Welcome to my kitchen. Today I thought I'd talk about the Medical Marijuana Guide. And in fact, I'm going to produce a series of videos about the book, and I'm going to answer a lot of questions that have been asked about, how to use medical marijuana, what should I use for blah blah blah. And I'm going to get down to it pretty soon. I've been plugging the book extensively at the end of my videos, but I haven't really been getting into talking about how to use marijuana for medicinal use, and it's important stuff that I think I should cover. Now, I'm not a doctor. I can't prescribe anything. I can't tell you what to take for any particular disease. But the thing is about medical marijuana, it doesn't really target a disease. We really don't have a disease. That's just a label that the doctor gave you, so he knows what medications to prescribe to you. Basically, doctors target the disease and they attack the disease, which is the wrong way of going about it as far as I'm concerned. Now, what marijuana does is restore balance, okay? And when balance is restored, your body repairs itself. Okay, that's probably my sister. I better get it. Okay, where was I? Now, marijuana corrects the balance. The cannabinoids in marijuana feed your endocannabinoid system, and it's your endocannabinoid system that corrects the balance, your physiological balance. It corrects it holistically, and it regulates all your internal systems. Your central and peripheral nervous system, your endocrine system, which regulates your hormones, your immune system. Now, a lot of people into, let's boost the immune system and protect yourself from disease, but you could be doing yourself more harm than good. If you have an overactive immune system, that's just as bad as an underactive immune system. So with marijuana, what it does is regulate the system, balance it out so it's working in harmony with the rest of your body. Now, the best way to do this is with fresh raw marijuana. You can consume 60 times more marijuana without the narcotic effect, and you get a lot more cannabinoids into your system. And when it's in its acidic form, it's actually a neuroprotector. I know that from experience, which is basically why I'm consuming marijuana. When you use the fresh raw marijuana, it actually repairs your neurology. It increases your ability to learn. It increases your ability to remember. It's amazing how it works, actually. When you smoke the marijuana, it actually has the opposite effect. It impairs your ability to learn and remember. Now, that may sound like a bad thing, but it's not, because if you're having serious problems, you're traumatized, whatever, you may need to forget. You may need forgetfulness is protecting you, and the ability to learn. Some of us may have a very overactive brain. All that processing wears you down. So it kind of regulates your neurology. You can either sedate it or stimulate your brain, whatever you need. Like if you're post-traumatic stress disorder, you may need to forget. You don't want to remember stuff. And it's being haunted by your trauma is, and reliving that trauma is not good. You got to put it behind you and move ahead. And cannabinoids can help you do that by balancing out your neurology. and putting things into perspective. So smoking marijuana can be very helpful for alleviating symptoms, for relaxing you. It reduces stress. It can be an instant antidepressant. Like 10 years ago, 1 in 4 people were dropping out of the workforce, due to stress-related illnesses. And if we learn how to deal with the stress of a very high-paced society, we'll be able to function much better. And smoking marijuana will enable you to do that. Of course, you don't want to go to work totally wasted. But anyways, a lot of us tend to overdo it. I know I do overdo it myself. If I smoke 1 joint in the morning, I feel, oh, well, that's good. If I smoke 2 joints, it must be twice as good. But it's not, because I get too sedated and it affects my productivity. So you have to, regulate your dosage, and that's one good thing about marijuana, because you can take a mild dosage, you can be relaxed, you can be calm, stress-free, or you can, smoke a heavy dosage and get, a good night's sleep, 8 hours, which is also very important. So marijuana really doesn't really target any kind of disease. It helps you fight the disease yourself by correcting, the balance. And your body is out of balance for a reason, You've probably been eating processed food all your life, or haven't been looking after yourself, and now you're paying for it. But, eating a good diet, incorporating fresh raw marijuana into your diet is great for healing, but it's also essential for preventative medicine, for staying healthy. It's totally edible. All strains are different. But, I strongly recommend, incorporating it into your diet, because you need a good diet to recover, as well as, good medicine. Now, what to take? I mean, there's a lot of questions about that. What should I do for my dad's cancer and stuff like that? Now, I can't actually tell you, but I can tell you that a lot of people are using the cannabis oil to cure cancer and for serious diseases. If you have a serious problem, you should be using cannabis oil, and it should be a good quality oil. You should know the source. It should be a trusted, respectful source. And when you start using the cannabis oil, you use a very small amount. You start off with a drop that's the size of the size of a grain of rice, and you build up your dosage slowly. When you're first doing this, it'll hit you hard. You'll sleep, and you need that sleep. Take advantage of that and get your rest, because that's part of the healing process. After you build a resistance to this oil, it won't be so sedated. If you'll be able to function better during the day, which is why you should start out by, using this at nighttime before you go to bed, so it doesn't impair your ability to function during the day. And you slowly work up your dosage to about, 1 gram a day. Now that's a fair amount, but if you build up your dosage slowly, you'll be able to take it. Excuse me. I got a leaf stuck in my mouth. Okay, so if you have something like cancer, it's going to take you about 60 grams to, cure the cancer. Now, if you've been damaged by chemotherapy, radiation, it may take a little more. You may need about 80 grams of cannabis oil. But I would not just stick with that. I would add the diet, the fresh marijuana, the healthy diet, and also you need exercise. Not stressful exercise. I would recommend Qigong, which is something that I've been practicing for many years. I used to teach Qigong, and what it is an ancient healing system. it's about 8,000 years old or more now. And you may want to Google it and get into it. Qigong is the original art form that all other martial arts were based upon. So, but Qigong is not an aggressive, art form. It's a healing art form. It's very creative, and I highly recommend that as an exercise program. Okay, so I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to produce a series of videos. I think the next video I'm going to talk about the endocannabinoid system and how it works on your body. And I will get into a lot more stuff that I write about in my book. And I urge you to get over to Amazon.com. It's available on Kindle, and buy the book. It's under $10 if you buy the ebook, $23 if you buy the paperback. And it will help you out. It will educate you. It will help out the program here, because this is how I fund this channel. This is how I fund my research and development. I just have a private license to grow my own medication here, so I'm not making millions of dollars doing this. I'm just helping myself and hopefully helping other people as well along the way. So get over to Amazon, buy the book and read it, and have a good day. Take care. Peace.